going on, Jerome? It's a beautiful day for another 7-round Vikings mock draft. A little bit of top 30 visits, a little bit of grip it and rip it. Let's go. Let's just go. Feeling good. Always feeling good, though. That's right. So, Vikings sitting here at 24. Kenneth Grant, Calvin Banks. We've always been warm to the idea of Calvin Banks. I love that Rell is getting accurately selected at this point. Gray, Zabel, Hammond, Scorton. Turned out for Watts, Darius Alexander. Benjamin Morrison's hip apparently is good to go, so there's lots of things going on here. So, bunch of trade offers. Eagles at 32. Titans at 35. So, the Eagles have their standard picks. Titans don't have a third rounder. The 49ers. I really don't want to enrich a NFC team, but at a certain point, it is what it is. So, let's see. What can we get for dropping down 8 spots? So, second for sure. And let's just a little 168 action. Accepted. Enhance. All right. Vikings at 32, which they're going to be drafting for the foreseeable future. Yeah, nailed it. So, in this spot, Zabel seems like a no-brainer, right? Darius Alexander, Rell, if the medicals check out. Rell is also a top 30 visit. I mean, can we maneuver? Because I feel like I want to come out of here with both Rell and Zabel, right? And I know we could probably take Donovan Jackson a little bit later. Or is he already off the board? Wow. Is he? Yeah, Booker's gone. And wow. Or do they have Jackson listed as a tackle, which, I mean, I guess. Oh, they do have Jackson listed as a tackle. It's weird. I guess he did play tackle after Josh Simmons got hurt, won national title. But now Jackson's going to be thriving as a left guard. So Marcus Bowe is also there, top 30 visit. Savanaya is a top 30 visit. Vikings doing a lot of work on Ursary as a top 30 visit, except I don't think that he counts since he's a local dude. So I don't think he counts against the 30. So I want to maneuver and get Zabel, but I know that's probably unlikely. I'm going to take Rell at 32 as I keep coughing. Seasonal allergies and BS. Although I don't think it's allergies. Maybe it's something worse. That's morbid. Anyways, so we're going to do our little dipsy-do, trading on up and maneuvering around. All right, Jets, 42. Doesn't seem like too far. Actually, do we have to go up that high? She's so high above me. She's so lovely. Do we get them to include Kurt in the trade? Nah, never. All right. Want to get up to 46. What's it going to cost us? It's going to cost you, Chief. All right, so second and third. It's kind of a lot. Evacuate the dance floor. Now, the Vikings, since they are projected to have that future third and future fifth, at least in comp picks, I mean, we can swing with that. And they seem to be down to clown for that. How about just a 4? 4-5? No? All right, so if you're hot to trot with that, 10%? Nah. All right, 57%, 53%, and I want that, I want that. I want that. Let's say you. 23%. All right. 40%. All right. 50%. 50-50 crystal ball. 53%. Yeah. 57%. They say no. All right. So we are going to draft Rell. And Siobhan Rell is really good. 6'2", $192. Press man attributes. Before he tore his ACL, probably would have been a top 10 pick. And I think that he is that sticky small school cornerback. I mean, shades of Sauce Gardner. I think Rell has a chance to be a really special player in the National Football League. And I think that he's a perfect fit for what Flores wants to do. And Kwesi loves taking chances on the medical guys. Mom, I can change it because there is a market inefficiency with it. Because of, like we said, Rell is perfectly healthy, be a top first round pick, but getting him at 32. That's monstrous value. That's good value in that spot. So drafting Rell, and we're going to pause. All right, so Zabel went. That's fine. Zoom and enhance. All right, so let's see here. A couple picks came off. So we're still good because I want to target Donovan Jackson. And I know it could slow down Donovan Jackson went. It's all right. We will target either Ursary, Savanaya, or whoever. We're at 64. I mean, do we risk it? Like, I don't think it would get that far. So Caleb Johnson. Ooh. Nazare Thomas. All right, so we're getting down there. Enhance. Restrepo. Arroyo. All right, so at this point, Savanaya, as well as Ursary, as well as Bo are still on board for show. All right, so not too worried about it. Watch. What's going to happen? How many picks are for us? So 61, the commies, it's going to be Ursary. Bills are taking Savanaya, and the Chiefs are taking Bo. And we'll be SOL. That'd be really funny, though. All right, none of the above. So we have our choices now. All right, so, Darian Porter. I mean, we could just double down on corners. That'd be sick. Let's see here. Shamar Turner. Ursary. Omar Norman turned down for Watts. RJ Harvey. CJ West. Freddie Collins. I like Freddie Collins a lot. I want him because I want to do something crazy. I want to do something crazy and just maneuver and muscle for rank. Fuel's burning fast on an empty tank. We got 2 trade offers. I mean, we could move down a little bit and probably still come away with our guy. All right, so 106. Nah, that's just stick and pick. Don't risk it. All right, so it comes down to who do we want? Because Ursary, Bo, Savanaya have all been top 30 visits for the Vikings. And Bo, super physical, like athletically gifted, agility-wise. Like I think that he's the most agile offensive lineman of this class. Ursary just got that size for days, man. Savanaya's got attitude as well. It's a bit of a toss-up. Now, traditionally, the Vikings would take a player like Bo and hope for the best. But I feel like they want to get back to just having that chippiness, man. Just getting back to good. And I know that Ursary would be the great local pick. Bo is very familiar being in the Big Ten. But Jonas Savanaya is kind of fun to watch, man. All right, so 82.3 PFF pass block grade, 4.940, checks all those boxes. And, can play some left tackle in a pinch as well. And I think that he, movement-wise, like he's not as gifted as Bo, but then again, who is? And he would be learning a new position at left guard. He has played right guard before, but Savanaya, come on, man. Come on, man. Let's go get it. All right, so in the 3rd round at number 97 overall, Makuba's there, Fannin, Dorian Strong, getting it on. Isaiah Bond, he's fast. Top 30 visit is Silas Bolden, his teammate from Texas, is also fast. Etienne, I know that I'm going to get yelled at, but Ashton Gelati is just fun, man. Peebles is my guy. We have to find a way to come away with Aeneas Peebles. All right, so we can trade down a smidge. Evacuate the dance floor. Dun, dun, dun. All right, how about a future 4th and a 7th to move down 7 spots? Kwesi collecting those picks from his former mentor and boss, Andrew Berria in Cleveland. All right, so in Peebles. All right, so Aeneas Peebles is just my freaking guy. Right, so the pride of Virginia Tech, formerly at Duke, and he's 6'1", 282, just disruptive, getting after things. And he's going to be a platoon guy to start with. Maybe he develops into a starter eventually. Could be good at that 5-tech, but overall, that first step, just lightning quick. 37 pressures, 3 sacks, 91.2 PFF pass rushing grade, which is good. It's pretty good to go. So Aeneas Peebles, welcome on in. You are a Viking. I kind of like how this thing has broken down so far. And so, Kyle's just there chilling. Tesla, I know people like Tesla. I'm just not on board. Hunter, Brashard Smith, Ty Felton. Man, I have to get both my dudes. Or do we have to? Yeah. All right, so Brashard Smith. Actually, no, screw it. I'm going to get both my dudes. All right, so trading. 168. 187 for 230. 163? No. Kwesi's just being a habitual line stepper at this point. All right, so 168 and 187 for 140, 230, and 2/7. Panthers, thank you. Spank you very much. All right, so Billy Bowman, Makuba, Craig Woodson, Amenwari are some of my favorite safeties in this class. And Billy Bowman, he's 5'9", $192. I don't care. I do not care in the slightest. He is a safety. He is a corner. He is a slot. He is a hybrid. He is everything. Undersized, but just has a great nose for the football. 4'4", 240, 11 career picks, 83 PFF pass coverage grade. And even though Oklahoma had down your Boomer, Billy Bowman Jr., well, come on, you're a Viking. I love Billy Bowman, man. Absolute crush. All right, so then you got Brashard Smith. So Brashard Smith was a top 30 visit, and he's a lot of fun, man. So he was originally a wide receiver at the U. That's the U being the U. Transferred to SMU, became a running back. Now, they did test him at the combine with the receiver drills. I think he'll do that as pro day as well, but he's 5'10", $196. Absolute speedster, absolute agility monster as well. Slippery, quick, wide receiver running back. Kick returner. He could probably return punts as well. But last year, 1,326 yards rushing and 14 touchdowns, 5.7 yards per carry, 41 catches. It was a big reason why SMU made the playoffs. So, yeah, Brashard Smith, he's so much fun, man. Is he ever going to be like a true regular position starter? Maybe not, but also I do not care in the slice. Here's how much I care. Right there. All right, so just like we always do with Tyler Shuck, we're going to pass on Ty Robinson because I think that he's going to be a mid-round pick now. I know that we usually just like pick him up a little bit later on. But what are we going to do here? So we're at 230 for the Loch Ness Monster. Tight end-wise, Nesbitt's still there, just chilling. Although I know that it wasn't a top 30 visit, but Aranda Gadsden II is just so much fun. And he's not really a tight end. He's not really about that block in life. But he is 6'5", he's 243. He's going to be a big slot in the NFL. He's going to be a unique offensive weapon. And the Vikings have sort of moonlit with this idea before. N'Keal Harry, a former first-round bust receiver, moving inside as a move tight end. So Kevin O'Connell's got that section in the back of his playbook. And Gadsden, last year, 73 catches, 934 yards receiving, 7 touchdowns. He and Kyle McCord were locked in like this. And he's going to be fun. He's going to be really interesting. And I'm down with interesting. Screw your mom, screw your face, screw everything else. All right, last pick. I mean, there's a couple ways to go. Josh Gray. Want to double down there. Mac Williams. I feel like we should go searching for a nose. Yeah, maybe Stackhouse is still there. No. Stackhouse is still there. But Slackman. So I know we've generally drafted him here before, but that's perfectly fine because how can you not draft Thor Griffith? Right. So formerly of Harvard, like a economics major, like I think he was a Rhodes Scholar. Or maybe he's in the rank. Don't know. But either way, he's just an absolute immovable object. He's 6'2", 320. 17 pressures, 3 sacks, 84 PFF run defense grade last year for Louisville. And welcome on in. So basically did up this mock draft. We had the top 30 in mind, but also we had our big board in mind too. So trading down with the Eagles, trading down with the Browns, a trade with the Panthers, a bunch of trades either way. Siobhan Rell, eventually future cornerback 1 of the Vikings, alpha attitude, getting after things. Jonas Savanaya, so tackle flexibility, absolute attitude. People mover as well. Decent feed, good speed. Plop him in at left guard and let's go. Aeneas Peebles, first step, quick step, pass rusher, eventually going to develop into a starter. Billy Bowman Jr., all heart, all hustle, all downhill, all playmaking ability as well. He'll be a plus special teamer. Eventually could work his way into the starting lineup. Brashard Smith. Brashard Smith's just fun. Super gadgety type offensive weapon. He's basically like a souped up version of what Rondale Moore was going to be, or maybe is going to be. We'll see. Rhonda Gatson, big slot. Think Marcus Colston and go from there. And then Thor Griffith, just a movable object at nose tackle. Maybe eventually work him in to take over for Harrison Phillips and go from there. But that's it. Kind of feel really good about this one. 7th-round Vikings mock draft. Also, I think we came away with future picks, didn't we? Like a future 7th. Did we trade a future pick? Yeah, a 4th rounder in 2026. Whatever, which we'll get in comp picks. Anyways, let us know your thoughts. Comment section. You guys are the best. You know what to do. Skol, production value.